All right.
Oh my god. Hello, everyone. Hello, my sheeples. I'm your sheep herder, Sinister Sheep. And yes, you are part of the Cringe Podcast, everyone. The least viewed podcast on my channel.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, I don't care. At least I get to talk about anime for like.
That's all this podcast is literally just a vent about nerdy shit.
It's not for you guys. It's for us. We have no one else to talk to.
Pretty much. The latest one, the Halo one, was 6 views, so
Yeah, I love it. I love
we're
it.
very underground. But we're actually before we get into manga and some news and stuff, we actually just introduced a new segment to the podcast that I haven't told Peter about. It's called
Yeah. Apparently.
Peter's gamer word of the day. So every podcast, Peter must say what the gamer word is for the day. So Peter, what is the gamer word for today? I know I'm putting you on the
Jeez,
spot.
I thought this was a bit when you sent me the text. I was like, he sends me a text. He's like, "Oh, hey, by the way, when I said like, he said, hey, we're gonna do the podcast tonight," and I was like, "Okay, sounds good." And he's like, "Okay, come prepared. Come prepared with a gamer word." And I was like, oh, "Fuck that, whatever the fuck that means."
So
The gamer word, actually, I know what it is. The gamer
okay.
word is persona. You cannot talk about persona.
God
You
damn it.
cannot talk about
I was
persona in
I
the
was just gonna
entire
threaten you with my
podcast.
persona, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's another. That is a whole other bit. This guy trying to start with
can,
me in a
can
morning,
we
bro.
talk
Oh yeah,
about it
oh
just
yeah.
a little
I
bit?
I was sleep. I woke up. I think it
Okay,
was like
hold on. Can I just prepare real quick and I'll let you go?
yeah, yeah.
So I work at an IT position. I won't say where, but on Wednesdays, basically, there's no one in the building, so all we're doing is repairing computers. And I like had nothing really to do, so I was just like, I'm just gonna annoy the shit out of Peter this morning. And I mean, you could take it from here, Peter.
Yeah, so I wake up. I think when did I answer this? I answered this roughly 6 minutes later than you sent me. You said this at 8:51 in the morning. You sent me a picture. I want you to put this up on the screen. By the way, I want you
Yeah,
to
yeah, I
screenshot your
will.
phone,
All
put it up
the
on the
all
screen.
the receipts. Yeah.
He sends me a picture of Sonic the Hedgehog with a gun, and then he just says, "Show me your persona, pussy." It's just like, what? He sends it again. Show me your persona, pussy. What he comes like some kind of Joker. It's like, this is a text I have to wake up to. This is what I wake up to, and
This is what you
I
have to
just
wake up to when you're single.
and and so I mentioned this to our chat, our Discord, and a couple other people, and he's just like, I don't know why I said it. I just was
Yeah,
bored at work.
I was
I have
just
no other reason. I'm like, that is the biggest fucking waste of time. Waste of my fucking Friday morning. Such
and
so
then you
stupid.
didn't even send me your persona.
I don't know what that means. You want me to like look online and be like, oh, I'm kind of like an Arsene, really, what do you want me to do with that? Like, I don't
Whatever.
understand it.
I'll show my persona on the screen, but clearly you don't have one. So
Like, is it just gonna be like a picture of like your girlfriend or something? Like, I don't get it. Like,
yeah,
what is
yeah,
a
with like
persona to you?
fox ears and shit. I
All right, like after this podcast, I'll take a fucking what's my persona
don't know.
quiz and just send it to you,
Okay, cool.
and then you can add it at the very. You can add it right here. What my
I feel
persona
like
is.
your persona would be society because, as you know,
Oh God, what a
we,
segue, by the
we
way.
do live. I am so fucking good at segues now.
We
It's
live
like
in a society.
second nature. But yeah, I don't want to talk about this too much. But I guess the new trailer for the Snyder Cut came out, and
Garbage. Just awful.
I I
It does not look good.
it does, however, give me incentive to watch the original because I never finished the original. I got 30
You
minutes
never actually
into it.
finished it?
No, I never finished it. So like, I'm not gonna know the differences. I mean, I know Steppenwolf now looks like a fucking blender, but that's about it. You know, like
See, for me,
look at his new design. He looks like a fucking like a bunch of like. He looks like the '90s comic books incorporated into a villain. Just like it's a man, but his suit is made out of sharp knives. His name is Knife Man.
I think my favorite comments about this trailer, I saw it a bunch when the trailer came out on Twitter, just like everyone's saying, wow, it makes the movie look good. And I just keep thinking to myself, damn, it's almost like that's the job of the trailer to make the product look good.
Guys,
like,
there's been trailers before that have made really bad movies look really fucking good.
yeah, you know what's one of those trailers? A Zack Snyder film called The Watchman. Literally the same thing.
It's crazy.
Literally the same thing. Watchmen trailer looks amazing. The movie, it's like a wet fart.
Yeah,
it's like it happens.
If you like the Watchmen comic book, then you hate it. But if you don't care, then have at it. I don't.
Yeah. If you don't feel like reading 12 volumes of a comic,
you know,
and you're trying to get into the Watchmen on HBO, then yeah, go ahead and watch Watchmen. But you still won't get it because the events in the movie are vastly different,
and they won't make sense to you unless you read the comic.
Yeah. So
but like,
so that's the habit of doing this.
I mean, there wasn't anything really. I mean, Darkseid. Okay, he looks a little better, I guess. I don't know. And there's
Darkseid wasn't even in Justice League.
No, he wasn't. Literally, is this Snyder cut? It's not even a director's cut. Like, oh, this was footage we had before. They just re-edited it.
Yeah, it's not like this is what I envisioned. No, we took the shit that you made.
They're like, all right, what are some of the complaints? All right, let's just fix it in post. That's essentially this is a student project, right? Where like the rough draft, like the teacher like was like, this isn't any good, you're gonna have to redo it. So this is like the like half-assed like last night re-edit of the final version of the product. Like that's what this is.
This is like the Snyder cut is my cut of my my script that I wrote.
Yes.
It's like just it's just hot garbage.
Yeah, title card right here to check that out. Really fucking entertaining. I actually want to do a one I was gonna do on my senior thesis that I just like kind of didn't really follow through on. It's about like this atheist and like how edgy he is and stuff like that. Like it's really bad. So maybe a sequel episode for We Sell Dirt. Maybe I'll pitch it to you.
Maybe
later.
I don't know. Maybe.
But
you had another trailer you wanted to talk about. You had another trailer.
Well, we got to talk about the big boy, the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
He lives in a society, baby. 4 minutes of extra footage, baby.
Look, I am just so blown away. Like here's the thing. I think
he's not damaged no more. You see, it's gone. He's not damaged no more.
Yeah, he doesn't have any tattoos, which was kind of depressing. Like, what was the point if?
And then he smeared a bunch of marinara sauce on his lips.
Yeah, like he just looks so clean. Like, why hasn't it just doesn't look? It looks stupid.
It literally looks like Zack Snyder was like, I could fix this. He put like a bunch of makeup on the forehead and just smeared like tomato juice on his face. It's like, this is my Joker.
Like, somebody fucking, so I watch I think I've mentioned him before on multiple podcasts, but Cosmonaut Variety Hour, I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, he's
like, I'm gonna have a fucking field day fucking reacting to this movie for the foreseeable future. And somebody's like, hey, what does it matter? It's like, it's a new movie. He's like, dude, I literally saw this movie 4 fucking years ago when it came out in theater. Just because he put new shit into the movie doesn't mean it's not the same thing. It's like, it's gonna be the same movie but with more confusing shit.
So this movie can't have any deleted scenes then, because it's a Snyder cut. It's supposed to be everything, right? Like,
it doesn't make any sense because he didn't finish the film.
Watch. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, this is really bad." Scott Snyder's like, "Well, we had to cut some stuff." It's like, wasn't the whole point?
Like you weren't supposed to. Well, if you want the other cut, you can just ask Josh Whedon if if he'll release his cut. Because that's the thing, like the Snyder cut, the dude didn't even finish filming it. He fucking left halfway through the project.
Yeah.
And Josh Whedon had to finish some other shit because the movie wasn't doing well with with like test audiences, and he was like, I can't finish it now.
I think I want to make a video of just like a highlight video, not a whole commentary, but just like getting you and a couple other people to watch the original Justice League, because I had legit never. I mean, I watched the first 30 minutes.
Okay, so context with that.
No.
Sorry. When that movie came out, that was the same year Thor Ragnarok came out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and all my friends were like, "Oh my god, Thor Ragnarok's so good!" And this was when like, so like, you know how the last podcast we did, I was just kind of like, I don't really care about anything anymore in terms of like queer shit.
How could this happen to me?
Like, yeah, like that was worse. That was worse because I didn't have closure back then. There was no closure, whereas like now it's like, well, Endgame's here, so yeah, I kind of feel done.
Yeah. Right.
When Thor Ragnarok came out, I was like over it all. So I was like, I don't really care. Thor Ragnarok's just like a Thor version of Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, who gives a shit? So while all my friends went to go see a good movie, I went to go see Justice League.
Oh no! Why'd you do that?
Because I could. Because I
fucking could, nerd.
All right, I worked at the movie theaters when it came out.
Scott Snyder is my favorite director, bro. Have you seen 300?
Great movie. I love when he kicks people into a hole.
And he says, "This is Sparta." Do you remember that?
I like how what's his name? Gerard Butler is just really ripped. But
so dumb. Anyways, but yeah, the Snyder cut. It's gonna be so bad. But we're gonna
I don't think it's gonna get. Let me just say this. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I just think people are.
I think it's gonna be bad.
Something that's just like it's gonna be a wet fart. It's literally just gonna be like, and that's it.
I know
nothing else.
I know I'm gonna get some shit for this. If I was a popular YouTuber, I'd get shit for this. But I'm going into this knowing that I'm probably gonna hate it. So like, I'm just ready to just get fucking loaded, just annihilated to watch this movie and just laugh and puke.
I feel like I'm gonna be drunk just watching it. Like I would have just drink water, and I'll just be like, "What the fuck,
dude? We should start our own business,
dude. We should make movies. Look at how much we should just go up to a Sony.
I could do something better than this.
We should just go. We should just go up to a Warner Brothers exec and just tell them to give us $1 billion because they're willing to throw it everywhere. They're just willing to throw it. They're willing to throw their money at the fucking wall like a monkey fleeing shit at passerbys at like a zoo. Like that is literally what we're getting.
Oh,
but
speaking of throwing shit at the wall, Cruella. The new trailer came out today.
That was a surprise. This morning. That was a surprise this morning.
All right, here's a skit right now. Here's exactly what happened. Come in. It's the CEO of Disney, right? And he's just like, "Come in."
Yeah.
Okay. So Joker did really good, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if we made Joker a girl? We don't have a character like that. But don't we? How about we do Cruella DeVille? All right, here's 10 million. Just go fucking make it. I don't know. Like
that movie is not $10 million. No,
it's probably definitely more. I brain farted a little bit. But yeah, this just looks like Disney's Joker.
That's what somebody said to me. Somebody, I was talking to some friends, and they were saying like,
you watched the trailer, right?
Yeah, here's literally the fuck. I literally just looked up Cruella. Here's the first fucking article. Cruella trailer mixes Maleficent, Joker, and Minions. Where's the Minion? I gotta read this.
Oh yeah, no. Was she saying bananas, right?
Did she say banana? She do that really?
No.
That's crazy. But yeah, I saw it this morning, and like my first thought was just like they're just trying to capitalize on the success of the Maleficent movies, because those movies actually did pretty well in terms of getting
all the Disney remakes, live action remakes, have done incredibly fucking well.
Yeah, people are like, I was like, somebody's like, so he's like, they're using this to capitalize on the Harley Quinn kind of things. And like, I could see that. I could definitely see where you're coming from, but it's not that. I feel like the audience for this movie is still Disney fans.
Yeah.
Who want like live action Disney movies.
But I
like,
mean, the parallels are just kind of like, instead of we live in a society, she's like, I am woman or something like that. Like that's their version of we live.
I am a woman.
You are Emma Stone.
I am a woman who's crazy.
Although,
I mean,
that accent was pretty good. Pretty good.
I don't think it was.
No,
it was fucking terrible.
All right,
dude.
well, it wasn't fucking Scarlet Witch from like Age of Ultron. Do you remember that shit? Her Russian accent just dropping in and out.
Wait, what?
You don't remember?
Oh, the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, real quick side tangent. We were watching the newest. Have you watched the newest episode of WandaVision?
Yeah. That's the
okay. So we were watching
it.
Yeah. We were watching it, and my brother's like, what's up with her accent? Like, why isn't she speaking like Russian the entire time? I'm like, no, she speaks American. Like, she has an American accent in like her television world, and then when she leaves the television world, she's
Russian.
She's got her accent, and my brother's like, wait, really? I'm like, yeah, like 100%. You don't hear it at all. It's there, and it's like it's fucking clear as day.
Your brother,
like, I totally forgot.
Your brother's got some.
I totally
brains.
forgot. Yo, him and half of the fucking Marvel fan base. They're all a bunch of monkeys.
Wait,
dude.
What?
Like,
I'm actually rewatching.
I pick my ass and I enjoy garbage.
Do you remember the part where Captain America and Iron Man punched in Civil War? And,
well, I can't believe that Winter Soldier is the greatest movie of all time.
It was a
even though there's Guardians. Even though Guardians exist, I still
Thanos
think
is so hot. Oh my god!
I think Thanos is right, bro. Actually, Captain America isn't as bad as you think. No, Captain Marvel isn't as bad as you think it is. No, it's terrible. It's a bad movie.
It's a really bad movie. I'm actually rewatching the Marvel movies with my girlfriend just because. Like,
I'm sorry that you're doing that. What with your life again?
We just finished Winter Soldier, which is my favorite one, so it's all
loser. Oh my god, we can have a whole fucking podcast.
What's your favorite?
About how stupid you are.
What?
How fucking
Winter Soldier is Winter Soldier is basically if you make like Jason Bourne.
Don't you
like
fucking
a superhero
say that, bro. Don't you
it's literally it, though. That's literally the combination.
It's literally not. It's literally just a boring ass, bland looking movie, dude. No. It's not as good as you think it is.
Listen, I'm not saying it's Citizen Kane over here. I just say it was the best one out of like all of them.
It's really
what the fuck is it then? Guardians? Oh, funny man says funny jokes and makes 80 reference.
Ant-Man's the greatest one.
Shut the fuck up. You better shut your ass up. You are an ant to me if you actually think that.
Oh man.
But anyways, let's
get out of this shit. Let's get out of it.
Okay.
Leave Marvel out of here because the real comics that I read are manga.
Because DC movies are better because they're dark. And
I like DC movies because they ruin characters I love.
I love it when Superman says, "You better not come over here, Batman, or I'm gonna snap your spine in half." That's the Superman I know.
Yo, Batman. You know what's my favorite thing about Earth? Lois Lane's fat tits. Like. Wait, not the fact that like you were born on this planet, like your parent, like you're the guardians that you live on, the beauty of the planet. No, but I just want Lois Lane's fat tits in my mouth.
I don't care about humanity, but I love Lois Lane.
Yeah, Lois Lane, I would fuck her day in and day out.
Have you seen her cheeks, bro?
Bro, I'm not talking about her fucking cheeks. I'm talking about that fucking thing we call cake, boy.
I feel ashamed to be associated with my own podcast.
Oh man, dude, it's been worse. This is a side tangent. The other night I was playing COD with Ronald, and one of his friends, we were talking about My Hero Academia,
Mm-hmm.
and we were talking about like how how the show just has mad bitches, like they're children,
does.
right?
Yeah.
So we're talking about it in the perspective of All Might and just being like, young Midoriya, you should definitely get it with Yoraka-chan. She's got milkers that you could ever see.
Oh
Of course, though.
Oh my! Why are you telling me this?
Back when I was in at UH or UA, I was sleeping with Midnight like it was crazy. Okay. So now that we're on anime
Manga.
and shit, why don't we talk about manga?
Anime.
Yeah, and manga.
Yeah. So what's kind of your experience with manga? Because
I feel like it's kind of just like what a lot of people that a lot of like just kids in the United States kind of went through, where they'd watch the anime first, whether it be on Toonami or something, and just be like, I don't feel like waiting for the next episode.
I don't feel
I'm
like
gonna binge
waiting
it through
nine
the library.
episodes. I don't feel like waiting 9 episodes for Goku to punch Frieza once.
Yeah, I don't feel like watching another 15 to 20 episode filler arc in Naruto to get to the fucking point.
Shit, Naruto's so bad. I mean, honestly, just read the Naruto manga if you want to watch.
I
Naruto.
did.
Well, with
And
Shippuden, all I did was just play the Ninja Storm games, and that was it. That's how I got.
Yo, actually, that's how I'm like rewatching it. I bought all the Ninja Storm games for like $30, and I'm just playing through them on my PlayStation, and it's been a blast.
Yeah,
they're terrible games. They're really bad games.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people are like, it's actually a pretty good 3D fighting game. It's like you just mash a bunch of buttons and then you win.
Actually, Ninja Storm 4 is really good.
I haven't.
Ninja Storm 4 is the best one.
No, I did. What's the most recent one with Boruto?
That's Shinobi Strikers.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I haven't. I didn't get.
But four is peak fucking 3D fighters. Where like with the new once again another stupid fucking tangent side conversation.
Whatever.
Demon Slayers is doing
just fucking do whatever.
Demon Slayers is doing their own 3D fighter and it looks pretty good. But
yeah.
So I want to just say I finished I know you probably want to get into like how we started learning about manga. Actually, you go ahead. Fuck it. Cut this part out. You go ahead and tell your story. How you did it. How you got to it.
You know I'm not going to edit that out.
Fucking asshole.
You look like such a clown. Here, King, you dropped this. It's a clown card.
It's a clown costume. You fucking left your shoes on the ground, dumbass.
But yeah, I mean, manga has always kind of been in the background for me. Like, it started with like the library stuff, and then like my first manga I ever owned was so bad.
What did you own? Did you own the high school DxD manga?
No, it's even more cringy. So the Scholastic Fair, it was like where Scholastic would come to your school and sell a bunch of books and shit. The first manga I ever picked up was Volume 2 of the Kingdom Hearts 2 manga, bro.
No. Don't you feel ashamed, bro. Don't you feel ashamed. I dropped a list to JJ of what some of the manga I've read. I read Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Adventures. Bro, that was the exact same situation. I saw it at the Scholastic Book Fair, bought the first volume, and then bought the rest of them as they kept coming out.
Yep.
That was my shit, bro. After this podcast, I'll send you pictures that I want you to put up. There was this... oh, fuck. I gotta look her up right now. So
there was a baddie in there?
Bro, so my favorite main character in all of like the Pokemon. I love Diamond and Pearl. They're my favorite ones. They're my favorite games. Granted, because they were like my first Pokemon games that I've ever like beaten fully and caught like the Pokemon and all that shit. But my favorite fucking character was what's her name? Dawn. I loved fucking Dawn so much. Dawn was so pretty. She like has a really cool design. Like I just fell in love with it. So like I fell in love with her instantly, bro. And they made her kind of like a badass. And in the anime.
You know what sucks about that though? is that Pokemon is for fucking nerds.
Bro, I'm gonna send a picture of her right now. This chick I'm talking about. So they had like the characters in the Diamond and Pearl Adventures were not like, it was a kind of like loosely based off of the game, but like
an alternative
like,
universe.
thing.
Okay, I got you.
right.
Not the Universal Century timeline, but in an alternative universe.
God, I gotta find this bad picture.
Pokemon
there
lore.
it is. Oh my god, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it in. I'm gonna drop it in the DM.
Here it is right now.
But
Boop.
I'm gonna show it to you right now. Right now.
All right. Well, I can't
Here.
exit full screen.
Oh, fuck! I hate you. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you right now. But dude, she looks so bad, bro. She looks so bad.
She got the.
She turns evil. She turns evil. How do you do that?
Oh yeah.
How do you
I see her now.
turn evil, bro? She's so hot. Oh, I love it.
You just want to be stepped on. That's why.
So good. So good, bro. But like, yeah, I felt the same way. Like, I watched my first manga was through a Scholastic book fair.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, like, I think I mentioned this when we were talking about like how we were first exposed to anime.
Mm-hmm.
There was a kid at my middle school who would walk around with like just a backpack full of manga, and he'd just be like, he'd let us rent it out for like a week, and then we'd all come back to the homeroom like the next week and return the books and exchange them for new ones. And that was the policy. So that's how I got a bunch of the manga that you see on here through, like, I've read Soul Eater through this guy, I read Black Butler and Blue Exorcist through this guy. And goddamn, those were fun manga. Those were fun manga to read. Really good starting, like, manga. Really.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I I mean, I would basically whenever. Because I was a kid, I wasn't a very athletic kid. I read a lot, basically.
You?
Yeah.
Not athletic?
Listen,
What?
I know.
JJ the Chad Master?
I know.
JJ
I look like a jock. All right, but
I mean, have you seen his room? Have you seen his room? There's figurines all over the place. I would have thought that
actually,
like.
Here, hold up. This is a project I've been working on for a while. Just to sponsor Big Teddy Studios from Etsy. They make these really cool fucking. Like modern art, like I don't know where I am. Like Godzilla, like cool art shit, and I've just been.
Wow, tell me more about Godzilla.
Yeah, I know. Whatever the fuck. Okay, I'm a Godzilla fan. I'm a fucking nerd. But yeah, I mean like Scholastic stuff, fucking library stuff. But like, I actually read the first Dragon Ball before Dragon Ball Z, like
you read Dragon Ball.
Yeah, like they had at the library like the 3-in-1s, you know what I mean, where it's like three volumes in one big thing, and I would just eat through it in like a day, maybe even less, like.
Yeah.
And obviously Kai just came out, so I was like, oh shit, like I have all this context.
That's exactly the same fucking thing. I was exactly the same fucking thing with me and reading Dragon Ball. Like I'd watch Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai on TV. I would either pirate the rest of the episodes online because it already came out. It's just a remake, bro.
Yeah,
it's just a remake.
Well, it's just cutting out all the filler shit.
Yeah,
like literally, people. This drives me fucking insane. Real quick side tangent. People who say Z is better, bitch, Kai is literally the manga. Like it's the exact same pacing of the manga. It cuts all the bullshit out.
While it's similar in terms of like not having all the bullshit, there's a lot of censorship. And
that was
Kai.
Really only the Nicktoons one.
And
like the actual
music,
Japanese
and the
version.
music isn't good.
Stop talking over me.
And the music isn't good.
Okay.
The music is just garbage. The music was stolen. They literally had to get a new composer.
Yeah, they did.
Music.
No, especially in I think it's Budokai 3, right? Where like the dude literally ripped off music. So like in the remade version, they did like a remake, one of those shitty PS3 like HD collection, but really it's just like it's here's the original. Boop. Like that's literally all they did. Like they just had to remake the entire soundtrack because the dude just like pirated a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just like Kai a lot better, especially with the English dub. It's like night and fucking day because they're actually experienced now instead of like back then when they weren't that experienced.
Dude.
Have you ever heard of the Ocean dub? Like a
The
little
Ocean
bit of
dub
the
is
Ocean
terrible,
dub?
bro.
It's so
Ocean
bad.
My favorite fucking line is when he's going he's doing Kaioken, but the voice actor just says Kamehameha.
Yeah.
He's trying to go Kaioken, and he's saying Kamehameha, bro. It's so dumb.
So
cloud shit.
It really
so
is
funny,
cloud
bro.
shit. But yeah, I mean, after years of kind of like, I would just borrow Dragon Ball stuff, but then like, I think it was about a year or two ago, I had some like Christmas / birthday money, and I was just like, I'm just gonna buy the box set, and like, I have all of the original Dragon Ball and all of Z, and I've read all of it. And I mean, it's good. I mean, the art is just fucking great. Like Akira Toriyama, just killer with the designs and all that. It's one of those manga, because this is, I mean, Trash Taste also kind of brought this up, but like sometimes in manga it's really hard to like distinguish like action scenes, if you know what I mean. Because it's in black and white, and sometimes it get mixes up. I never had a problem with that in Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's very, like, if Akira Toriyama shit at story, pretty much, but, like, action, oh boy, that's a different ball field. Like, he is perfect at, like,
Wait,
drawing
did
action.
you just say Akira Toriyama is bad at telling stories?
Yeah. I mean,
Boo is terrible. The Boo Saga is terrible.
God awful.
But the Cell Saga,
okay.
Top fucking tier.
No.
Top tier writing, bro.
Cell Saga, literally, like, the villain changes, like, 5 different fucking times. Like,
yeah, because do you know the story of it? Do you know how it all happened?
Yeah, I know what happened.
Yeah. So that makes sense. That's fair. That's fair for Akira Toriyama.
But, like, it just ruins the pacing, because it's like, here's the really big bad guys. Oh, no, actually, this is not the bad guys. It's this lizard guy. Oh, wait, psych. But not that lizard guy, the other lizard guy. Oh shit. Okay, you know what? The perfect lizard guy. What? Here's the perfect lizard guy. And then the Gohan shit, like that shit's cool and everything. But like,
no,
I don't know. The same. It's a tie for me. The Frieza saga and the Saiyan saga are a tie for me for best.
Fucking Dragon top tier. Frieza saga is brilliant.
Frieza saga is good, although it drags a little bit in the beginning, like just a little bit. But then it quickly snaps to like Frieza's attention, and then like all of a sudden you're like really into it or whatever. Whereas Cell Saga doesn't drag nearly as much as Boo Saga. Like Boo Saga is like 5 different arcs shoved into one
Boo
arc.
Saga is just the Boo Saga is bad because Akira Toriyama wanted to switch it over to Gohan.
They started with
the tournament arc. They
started with the tournament arc. I fucking love tournament arcs, and they managed to fuck it up.
Here's what happened. Akira Toriyama was like, I really want to start my new franchise. I want the Dragon Ball franchise to continue, but with Gohan now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what can I do with Gohan to appease everybody?
The
great Saiyaman!
The rest of Japan went, we want Goku.
yeah, they just were like, give us Goku back. He's
and
like,
Akira Toriyama's like, but like the Great Saiyan Man, and everyone's like, Akira, stop fucking with us. We want Goku. All right.
Yo, quit busting my balls.
And then those same people years later are like, I can't believe they bitched Gohan in Dragon Ball Super. Bitch, you did this. You did this.
You asked for this.
Have you read any of Super?
Yeah, I've read. I read the new.
I'm not.
I read the new
super
arc.
Caught up. I'm just before the goat motherfucker, whatever his name is, because I'm actually buying the manga as I go along. Because
it's.
I don't. If I can avoid piracy, I'll do it now because I legitimately. Oh Jesus Christ, Jack!
You can afford it.
I can afford it, and like. Yeah, if you can't afford it, you're in high school. Like, go nuts, my guy. But like, you know, if you can afford it, then
just buy it. Yeah,
just buy it. Yeah, like they're literally like $10 on Amazon. Like,
at least like with like legacy stuff like Dragon Ball,
Mhm.
you could buy a whole fucking collection. I guarantee.
Oh
for
yeah,
like
on
60,
eBay, bro.
60, 70
eBay,
bucks.
you can easily buy the whole series for like, at minimum, like $80.
Yeah,
like, there's no excuse.
But yeah, Dragon Ball was a good manga. But recently, I would say a lot more like because of work and stuff. I've been trying to read just a little more because I get bored at work.
Yeah.
So there's this one manga that I wanted to bring up. I don't know if you heard it. It's called The Way of the House Husband.
I haven't.
This was I saw this manga after so I'm a filthy disgusting weeb, as we all already know. Like degenerate, okay?
Masochist.
And I use Pinterest to like look at like fan art because I'm a loser, degenerate, like I said. And I saw this one image of like these two really buff dudes, these like gangster looking motherfuckers, looking at both of them are like walking dogs together, or like they're like run into each other and they're both walking dogs, and he's just like, "Yo, nice Shiba. Can I pet it?" Hell yeah, dog! You can pet my Shiba.
What the fuck?
And it's just like really tense. It's like this is the funniest shit. I'll send you the picture as well, and I'll let you put it up on the screen. It's literally like a retired gangster meets like this really adorable, like cute, like woman, and like relinquishes his like title as like a powerful gangster. It just becomes like a house husband, and just does cooking, goes grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And it's such like a slice of life comedy, and I'm
like
just
no one can get really angry. Like you're not gonna get fanboys like getting angry at that. You know what I mean? Whereas like something like I can't say the name though. The manga.
You're allowed to say it.
I'm allowed to say it as long as Leon's not here.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it as well. We're gonna talk about that as well.
Rent a girlfriend and shit, right? Like, like holy shit. I mean the comments under some of like the websites or whatever, like under each chapter, it's just
degeneracy, bro.
It makes me mad. It makes me mad. Shit like that. Like honestly, on those pirated sites, they should just delete comments. It shouldn't be allowed.
There's a similar manga to House Husband that's like just like it's continuous and just like so like wholesome that like it's hard for you to like get angry with it, which is Horimiya, which is a new manga out this season.
Yeah,
it's so that is the anime that led me to reading the manga. That is the anime that led me to read because I was watching it on Hulu and I'm like, damn, this is so good. I gotta read more. Yeah. And I just was like, I went right into it.
You know what's really fucking good right now? Which is kind of like slice of life / action. It's actually really wholesome. I love it. It's I think it's Spy X Family or just Spy Family. Dude, it's so fucking good. It's just, I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's like two young couples and they have a kid, but they're both spies and like they have to like balance, you know, who's gonna take care of this little. Or who's going to take care of their daughter on this day? Oh, but I have to go on a mission Saturday. You know, like how come I don't see you anymore? It's actually really fucking good. I love it. It's so great.
Looking at the
you would love it. You would absolutely adore it.
I already know I'm gonna love this. There's I'm looking at the covers for some of the chapters and I'm just like, the little girl looks adorable as fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's so like fun.
This looks so wholesome, bro.
Yeah.
This looks so good. Okay, so another anime that came out this season that I've been absolutely in love with, that I binged the entire manga in one night, was Quintessential Quintuplets.
Yeah. I just read some doujinshi last night.
dude, Quintessential Quintuplets, bro. That fucked me up. I was talking to my friend about it because he was
is it complete or is it?
It's done. The manga's done.
Okay.
Manga is
This is what I
over.
like about the new generation of manga is like stories are actually finished now instead of like a Bleach or Naruto where it's like we gotta fucking drag this out and must.
Yeah, that's how that's why like I feel kind of like weird with some of the ones I have on my list here because like with Horimiya, right? Horimiya, right? Like technically the light novel finished, but like the official manga adaptation of the light novel is like ongoing. Like they don't see it ending at all. Because like there was like, and that's what kept me going with Quintessential Quintuplets. I was like I like Horimiya, but like there was no tension. Like I'm totally cool with like slice of life shit, but like you gotta have like something keeping me hooked in besides just like the lovey-dovey shit. And Horimiya, just like I've read I think fucking 200 chapters of that shit.
Oh my god.
And it's going nowhere.
Yeah.
Like there's no, like I looked it up on like the subreddits and stuff. I was like, so is this gonna end anytime soon? And just no.
That's what I did for Rent a Girlfriend. Like, is it like finished? Because I'm not satisfied yet. And it's like, no, it's still ongoing.
Yeah, but
I'm like, damn it.
But like, here's the thing with Rent a Girlfriend, though, right?
Oh, boy.
Here's the thing with Rent a Girlfriend.
Hold on, let me get Leon on real quick. No,
Shut the fuck up. Don't you dare do it. Here's like the difference. Regardless of whether you like it or not, I feel like there's going to be an end.
There's going to be an end.
Rent a Girlfriend.
Whether I don't see it ending god awfully, but I can either see it ending like just very lukewarm, like people are like, oh, or like, because a lot of manga is like that too, right? It's like, you know, there's all this build up and then it just kind of fucking ends, and it's like, oh,
yeah, that's what happened with Quintessential Quintuplets. Like, I was like really excited for it. Watching the anime this season and last season, I was like, this shit's good. Gotta love all my girls. Ichiki, Yotsuba, Nino, Miku. Love all my girls. I kind of want Miku to win, bro. I want Miku to win.
Fucking virgin.
Miku's hot as fuck. and then the anime, like I read the manga and the arc called the Scrambled Eggs arc is just, mwah, it is top tier. It is peak. It is like such good shoujo.
That's some high
shoujo
praise.
Anime, bro. It's so good. It's so good. It's got the drama. It's got the tension, bro. And then like,
hey y'all, so Peter's about to go on a 10-minute rant about Quintessential Quintuplets. For some of you who are actually interested in the manga or the anime, I would suggest skipping a little bit if you haven't finished those, because he's a virgin and you know he loves his anime girls, so he's about to spoil some aspects of the story. So just a heads up, here's the time code to skip to where Peter stops talking about spoilers, because he's a fucking virgin. All right, bye.
They took two of the characters. One of the characters literally just said like, oh, I no longer want to be in the manga, bye, and just fucking yeets herself out of it. Like,
that's great.
It's like it's gone, and it's like, why did she leave? Why did you do that, writer? Why did you get rid of a character?
What the fuck?
And then the other character confessed her love to the main character, and like she goes from, and now she's just like a husk of herself. She has no character development. And then the winner of the whole thing is only winner because the writer is like, shit, everybody thinks it's gonna be this chick, but I gotta
play.
One
of those. Oh, I hate that.
It's like, because like for me and my friend were because he was talking to me about the show, and he's like, oh, I can't watch it because I know who wins. And I was like, oh, I think I'll be fine. So I'm reading it, and I can clear. So like pretty much the story goes down to this kid has to tutor 5 girls, 5 sisters, right? And it
all,
just so happens
all them want their pee-pee. Want his pee-pee.
Yeah. It's, I mean, come on. What else could you expect? It's shoujo
it's
anime.
Like not hentai. It's like the middle ground.
I wish it was hentai. Like, that's how good it is.
Dojin.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer.
Gee, bro.
So
it exists for a reason.
The main character has this picture of one of the girls that he met when he was a child.
Mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't know that, and the girls don't know that he met them, like that they met him way back when. So like for me, I kind of figured whoever that girl is in the photo is gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Like just hands fucking down is the winner of the show of the
Right.
harem.
But then like the
It's
author is like, oh shit, people predicted it. I guess I have
People
to
are
change
like, yeah, they predict who the chick is. They predict who the chick is, and he's like, oh shit. Oh shit. I guess I gotta pull this out of my asshole.
End this. Yeah.
Guess I gotta pull this out of my asshole. And I was like, bro, like I don't mind that this character won.
This is why I get scared sometimes with committing to manga, because people are like, oh, it's so good, it's so good. I'm like, the ending. Like endings do matter, especially for manga and anime. Like some people are like, oh, it's all about the journey. And for the most part I agree. But like I feel like for romance anime it's very different. Because like you're so attached to like who you want the winner to be, and when it's not that, no matter what, you're just gonna be fucking pissed.
Like I wasn't pissed. Like I just was like, I'm upset that it wasn't built up properly, right?
Right.
Like, I would be totally fine with her being the winner.
Like it's like it's like a game of Clue, right? Like if you're writing a mystery novel, and then like all of a sudden someone guesses, like the butler did it, but then the writer's like, oh, they guessed it. Psych, it was the maid. Like no,
like,
you literally built your whole story around it being the butler, and then all of a sudden you just change it to being the maid. Like what the fuck?
Like so I was explaining, so my friend asked me how my thoughts were on it, and I was just like, oh, I think like this chick's gonna win, and I think this chick just has no fucking chance. And the girl who I said has no fucking chance was the winner.
Yeah.
I was like, but the manga didn't lead anything up to it. She literally does nothing until the last like 30 chapters. Like,
and then all of a sudden it's like, I can't believe I was so blind. And it's like, you're not blind, you like the other girl.
Yeah, there was, oh my god. And like they do like this really good so like there are four out of the 5 quintuplets like love the main character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Love the main character. And there's this one quintuplet who just is like, I want to be a teacher and just like just be myself. I want to be better than who I am now.
Mm-hmm.
And is like having him help her get there because he's like smart and she's not.
Mm-hmm.
So like he helps build her up so she could be better. And I was like, that makes more sense because she's not actively pursuing this guy, right?
Right.
Like she feels like an actual fucking character.
Yeah.
Whereas like the rest of them, their sole purpose is to please the main character.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it pissed me off so much. One of these characters who's terrible at cooking decides to become a cook because because she wants to please the main character with her cooking. Because her other sister, who is a good cook,
feminist
is pleasing them. I was like, this is so stupid. It's not right. It's so dumb. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I was getting so tilted. I started talking to I got into a voice call with some people and just started going off. Yeah. I was like, I can't believe they ruined every fucking character in the show, except for one of them. Mm-hmm. There was only one real winner, and it was the girl who had an actual fucking character arc. Mm-hmm. Not the 2 characters that the writer decided to brutally murder with took him out back like an old fucking dog and shot him 5 times in the head. Yeah, it was just like, damn, how do you do that, bro? How do you just
how do you rant about quintuplets for over an hour?
Bro, it just got me so tilted.
No, I felt that way. I mean, I feel that way toward I mean, this is kind of a different scenario, but I feel that way toward D. Gray Man, which I legitimately think is one of the best shonen out there. The only problem is it gets delayed every so the author went from doing like weekly stuff, like weekly shonen, to like a 3-month like per chapter thing. And one of the chapters that she did like 2 years ago, after like a long hiatus, we were like, oh fuck, finally another chapter. 4 pages.
It was only 4 pages?
It was only like 4 pages. And I was like, what? And then after that, it was another hiatus. So like the magazine comes out every 3 months. She missed like 2 deadlines, so it's like half a year, just not another chapter after that. But the thing is, it's so well written, and the art is so great, but it's just and I get it. She goes through depression and stuff, very sad. I'm very sorry about that. But just finish the story, please. Finish it before you die, please.
You know who you sound like?
Like every Game of Thrones fan. Oh yeah.
Like a Hunter fan.
Hunter, I've given up on, right? Like I finished the anime. I'm not even gonna. I'm not reading the manga.
You're over it?
I'm not reading the manga because I know it's never gonna be done. Like his health conditions are just very poor. Apparently, I'm not gonna. No, it ended at the anime for me. That's it. Unless if he definitively comes out, he's like 10 more chapters. Then I'm fucking done. I have it all planned out. Then I'll be like, okay, but no. And I saw this video where like the art is actually like deteriorating as it's going forward, and it's like
it's getting worse.
Yeah, like it's getting worse, which is kind of sad. Again, I haven't read it, so I don't know. It's like when Super Eye Patch Wolf fucking so like the Bleach art is worse than when it first started out. It's like, no, you fucking idiot. Like the art grew with the fucking
you super
material.
Popular AnyTuber. How dare you?
I really had no problems with his Bleach videos at all, besides like a couple of nitpicks. But like, there are YouTube channels that like I respect that solely go after him every time he mentions something about Bleach. It's like, well, Bleach is actually pretty deep, and its characters are pretty deep. I'm like, no, they're fucking not. No, they're not. They're just a bunch of edgy samurai. Like, that's all they are. It's just, stop trying to make something. It's like when people try to say like, Goku is a good character and has character development. No, he fucking doesn't.
He's a flat character.
He's a flat character. Vegeta and Piccolo have like the best character development in the entire series. Like Goku is a fine protagonist. He's fun to follow, but don't pretend like he's some Shakespearean fucking character. He's not.
You know how to.
He hasn't even kissed Chi-Chi, okay? I cannot follow a man who does not kiss his own wife.
Look. You know who had a great character development, but in the opposite direction in Dragon Ball? Gohan,
yeah.
Back to that shit. You know what's another good manga? I think it's just like top tier manga. Okay. Probably one of the best I've read is GTO, Great Teacher Oberon.
Yeah, I saw that on your list. Never heard of it.
It's kind of similar in terms of like House Husband, where a retired gangster wants to be a teacher, and he pretty much uses the tactics that he used when he was a gangster to discipline students.
I think I have heard of this actually. Yeah.
Like the first chapter is like a bunch of like a girl tries to like sexually like seduce him, and a bunch of the guys in her class like use that against the teacher, against Oberon. Right. And so to teach those kids a lesson, he a gang. So what happens is these kids like are sitting at a park. They're going over the fact like, oh, we're totally gonna screw over Oberon. He's gonna be fucked. He's gonna lose his whole career. And they like tip over a gang's like bike rack, right? And all their bikes fall down. And the gangsters are just like, hey, what the fuck? You kids are fucking dead. And Oberon comes out and is like, hey, don't mess with those kids. And the kids are like, oh my god, teacher sensei, you're here. And he's like, get away from me. Ew. We're gonna beat the shit out of you. Like, they're doing it wrong is what I'm saying. Like we're gonna beat the shit out of you.
Fuck you.
Like come on.
Best teacher of the fucking year.
And so like he just goes on antics. Another one is like this girl was bullying like Oberon's like favorite student in class, like one of his favorite students. And so he like catches these girls so like what the girls do to the kid was like strip the kid down naked and take pictures of him and like write like really mean shit all over this kid's body. And he goes to Oberon and is like, I don't know what to do. I'm so afraid. And he's like, we'll teach these girls a lesson. So they tail them to a karaoke bar. They go into the karaoke room that they went into. He forces all the girls to strip and take pictures of them. And it's like, if you guys don't like it, then you shouldn't do it to my buddy here. And it's just like, it's so good. He gets fucking shot like 5 times in the stomach. and like he still takes a test that he has to take because like he's like, I finished my test. He goes up and then he falls on the ground and everyone's like, oh my god, he got shot 5 times. He took a 2-hour-long test with 5 bullets in his body. That's insane. It's so good.
That's fun.
It's such a good read.
Yeah,
I think it's the best.
A couple other good ones I just want to get in is Connor had mentioned it on Trash Taste, which I actually liked the manga quite a bit. It's like one of the best drawn manga I've ever like read. Like plot wise, like toward the end, I agree with Connor. It's like meh, but like art wise, like it's S tier.
What is it? What is it?
Claymore.
Claymore. That is on my list. That is on my list to watch.
Really fucking fantastic art. Like it's something different from like the generic kind of, anime and manga art. Like it's actually like some artwork type shit. Like it's like I bought the box set and it came with like little booklet of his artwork and like that shit is fucking great. it's like an actual artist like it's just I don't even know how to describe it. It's so fucking good. But another one which is probably my favorite one is my favorite anime series. Oh, Jack, I wonder what it is. It's not like you mention it every time you fucking do an anime podcast. Is it Fullmetal Alchemist? Oh my god, it's Fullmetal Alchemist. Yes, Fullmetal Alchemist. I love Fullmetal Alchemist. Fullmetal Alchemist is my shit. I literally read it every year. Like every year I read the entire series. Just because I love it so fucking much. The I watch like I don't know, every like 2 years or something like that, but like every year I read Full Metal because it's just again it's kind of like in the beginning the art's kind of meh or samey, but then like toward the end it just goes fucking bonkers and I fucking love it. But yeah, I mean some other manga. Oh, Chainsaw Man is so fucking good.
I was gonna say I'm surprised you haven't brought that up yet, bro.
The ending is a little bit of a miss, but like it's finished, but there's like another part coming, I think, or something like that. So I don't know how that's gonna turn out. So I'm interested to see it. But like I've had such a fun time reading Chainsaw Man. It's a better Demon Slayer in my opinion. Demon Slayer is getting a lot of hype right now and popularity, but like Chainsaw Man is actually my shit. Like, and I think Mappa's taken over the anime production. I think. I don't know. But I'm very excited to see that. It's. I mean, I'm not going to say it's doing anything revolutionary or different, but it's a lot of fun. It's like just look at the main character. His head is a fucking chainsaw, and like chainsaws are coming out of his wrists. Like, what more do you really need?
Women. And there's really
hot women. Like, it's so crazy. Like, just a minor spoiler, but like, one of the character's motivations because he doesn't know what to do with his life, so he's constantly trying to find new goals, and one of those goals is to touch a boob. Like in the first arc, like one of his arcs is like all he wants.
Am I in there? Am I in the manga?
Yeah. Literally, you're the main character. That's why you should read it.
I have it on my list. Because of how much you've hyped it up, and so I have a waifu bot in my main server, and I got a bunch of Chainsaw Man characters, and I was like, damn, these girls are so hot, bro.
Although I should mention before we wrap this up, or we could keep going. I don't give a fuck. But Promised Neverland manga is really good. The anime adaptation so far, season 2, is not so fucking good.
Don't say anything about it. I saw a thumbnail on YouTube that was like, is Promised Neverland 2 trash? And I was like, shut the fuck up. I still have yet to finish the first
I'm just
season.
going to say the anime is rushing and making up shit. And one YouTuber says he has a certain theory, but I'm not going to go into it. Read the manga, though. Like, it's done. So just read the manga if you want.
Oh, that's good.
The actual.
Because there's another manga. There's another manga that I want to read that everybody is excited for this anime season.
Mm-hmm.
So Peters finally took the plunge and started watching Attack on Titan.
We did it, boys. We did it. All 6 viewers.
All 6 of us. All 6
You
viewers.
did it,
finally
viewer.
did
You viewer with a big cock. You or vagina, whatever you have.
Because here's the thing. So I think I said this already, but I watched the first episode of the final season with my brother, and I was like, damn, this opening kind of sucks. This opening kind of garbage. So I just was like, whatever. 2-3 nights ago, my brother's watching a new episode, and I walk into the room because I hear the opening because I completely forgot. How it sounded. I walk and I'm like, this fucking rocks.
Yeah, it's a banger.
This opening fucking rocks, dude.
It goes toe to toe with the first one, honestly, in my opinion.
I have been mulling this over. I've been mulling this over. I think this opening is going to be this might be a stretch. Please tell me if it's a stretch.
Okay.
Since you've watched this show as well, where I haven't, I think it's up there with Neon Genesis Evangelion's opening. I think it's such a good opening and leaves so much for you to interpret.
Yes.
Whereas the other openings in Attack on Titan, you can definitely get the vibe of what's going to happen in the show.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's happening, whereas like this new opening is just like
mysterious.
It's like just Nazi shit. It reminds me of, like, I don't know why, like I just get Nazi vibes.
Well, that's the whole point of the allegory. I'm not gonna say anything because obviously you haven't.
Yeah.
But like that's definitely what they're going for, and they succeed at it. I don't know. I would say cultural wise, I think it's still gonna be secondary to the first opening, because the first opening, like everyone was going fucking bonkers over, and it's still a banger.
Still a banger,
like people
dude.
are still parrying that shit today. Like, it's just that fucking good.
Well, yeah, I would suggest that's a manga that I've been reading as well. Because, like, for me, here's why I can't watch. Here's why I finally realized why I couldn't watch Attack on Titan for so long. I just am not a fan of the gore. I think I've said this before.
That's a weird reason, but okay. I just wouldn't figure that from you.
Like, I can like watch or play video games or watch like live action shit where there's just like people getting.
You don't even like horror movies, right?
Brutally murdered. I don't really like horror movies. They're not my favorite.
Okay.
Like,
I got you.
But like, remember when we were talking about The Last of Us Part 2, and like one of the sections that I really liked in the game because it made me feel gross was like the scene where all these people are murdering each other on that island. Like, that scene just made me feel so gross and just disgusting because I'm like, I feel like humans would do something like this. Just like something about it just made me feel nasty.
All right, yeah.
Those Titans make me want to hurl.
Yeah.
And every time they eat somebody, I just want to die.
Yeah, and they're so weird looking.
So gross. It's just disgusting.
It's unique in a way because like most like monsters, when you think of monster, you think of like it's black with claws and but like these monsters literally look like dopes. Like they look like there's something a little wrong with them or something.
Stupid,
like
yeah.
They're scary because it's, I guess maybe this isn't the right word, like uncanny valley kind of, because they kind of look similar to us, but like there's just a little, I mean, not
there's
a little bit, but there's something
off about
and
them,
that triggers your fight or flight, and you're like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, and that's why I couldn't get into it, like, because I'm watching it now and I'm reading it, and I'm just like, I
think they're creepier in the manga. I think they're creepier in the manga.
I just can't do it with this fucking show, man. It's just disgusting.
Yeah.
And also because, like, I feel like the first season's really slow. Like, I am trying so hard to get to the good stuff.
First season?
I feel like this is all so slow.
If you think that's slow, the second season is a fucking crawler. I felt like the first season was pretty action-packed. Not as action-packed as the third season. The third season, it just goes
That's the thing.
bananas.
I want to get to the third season so bad.
Just read the manga. Literally just read right through it until season 3.
The third season?
Yeah.
Until the third season, and just be like, I'm going to watch
that
the
way
third
you
season.
can just literally, if you honestly feel like, just skim through it. Like, okay, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I feel like what makes the third season so good is the fact
the build up, yeah.
even though like I think it's slow, I think it's good. Like as much as I don't like it, it's slow. At the same time, I can respect it because it's making me care about these characters. Like I enjoy. Like everyone's like Eren is kind of like a bitch. Like everyone's always. I feel like people have said that before, but like in this season, it's just like he doesn't seem like a bitch at all.
They
I
only
don't
say
get
that.
it.
They only say that because it's not a Kirito. It's like I can't self-insert myself into this main character. Why can't I insert myself into this main character? What the fuck?
The dude was a badass when he was a kid. He murdered 5 people to save Mikuza. I'm like, that's not bitch material. Bitch material would be like, I can't do it. I can't save her.
I don't want to get into the robot. Shinji, shut the fuck up, please.
Shinji, please. God damn it. I hate you, Shinji. Just
literally every Eva fan is like, I love Evangelion. And then people go, what about Shinji? And then they're like, I mean, yeah.
Oh, you mean like the scene where he masturbates
to Akasa's dead body, or not dead, unconscious body.
Comatose body.
Yeah.
Then, I was watching that with Mike, with one of our coworkers, and I was just kind of like, because like I didn't really know the context of the scene or the meme around it. I was just like, why is his hand like would it be like sleep with somebody? and then he just made us watch the first scene of End of Eva, and I was like, oh,
how embarrassing. But yeah, it's it's so fucked up. Although the manga for Eva is pretty good, actually. It's in its own separate universe, and the Eva timeline is just completely fucked. It's just,
let's not get in. Yeah, if we want to get in the timelines, we'll talk about fucked up timelines. We could talk about.
No, we're not talking about fate. I refuse to even do research.
All right, but
I watched Fate Zero. That is all I am doing. That's all.
Oh, you should watch Unlimited Blade Works, though.
Shut the fuck up. No.
You should watch it, though.
No.
Because, like, it just makes sense. Like, because it's a continuation of that. If you liked Fate Zero, just watch Unlimited Blade Works. Just watch it. Youthful Table is really good at making good shit.
I'm not. If I hit 50 subscribers, I will
watch it and give you a review.
Yeah. I don't know. That's one I've been putting off for a while.
Hey, if you want to have your own Eva, just like what Eva is for me, could be Fate for you.
If you watch Eva, I'll attempt to watch a single other Fate series. I'm not gonna watch the whole Fate series. That's not fucking fair.
I would just tell you to watch.
Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah, because it logically makes sense to what you've already watched. Like it is a sequel. It makes sense.
Zero is legit really fucking good. Like it's actually
it's so good.
The fight
and if you liked it.
Oh, hallelujah.
bro, you want to know why people like Demon Slayers? It's because they fucking Fate Zero and Unlimited Blade Works was their practice run. They were like, we're good at what we do. We know what we're doing. We're fucking Youthful Table. We make 3D look good.
I will say, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Demon Slayer, I will say the animation is real fucking good. Like, I don't know what it is about, like, this is why I kind of liked, I think it's only the first season of Attack on Titan, but like the sharp outline look, you know what I mean? Where it almost looks like comic booky.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Like I like that look, and Demon Slayer has that story-wise, whatever. But yeah, like the animation. Whew. Also, can we? Okay, let's just end it this way. Let's just end the podcast this way.
Well, real quick before you end it, is there any manga that you
Sure.
that you want to read?
That I want to read.
Anything like up your alley or something like that?
I want to read Berserk, but I kind of don't want to feel
depressed, sad,
yeah,
dead inside.
So that's like a work in progress. I want to read Beastars eventually because I've heard that's pretty good, and I actually just finished up.
Yeah, they just finished it.
Oh, there was one more. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh shit. Oh, Vinland Saga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
The
mangas are 20 apiece, so it's like, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's worth it because the art's really good, and Finland Saga was one of my favorite fucking anime of last year. So, or that came out like 2 years.
Yeah, such a good. That was a prequel. That was a prequel to the actual fucking show, dude.
Yeah.
Can you understand that? Can you fit that in your little fucking monkey brain? So good.
No, I
good.
cannot compute. I'm an Ava fan, idiot. All I have is monkey brains.
Yeah. All I have is Enda Ava 2.1.9.6.
It's Rebirth, bitch, but okay.
Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
It's not Ava 4, it's Ava 1.0 plus 3.0, idiot. It's
just
deep.
So I don't repeat you.
Uh-huh.
Some manga that I've been interested in wanting to read is Monster.
Oh,
really
I've heard
manga.
Monster is really good.
Yeah, not only is it top tier fucking anime, but apparently it's like second or third best on my anime list.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Wow, that high? Shit.
Yeah, it's up there. Next is Fruits Basket because I love my shoujo anime.
Siku loves that. Siku loves that show.
Fruits Basket is top tier. When you find that Akihiko, no, what's his name? Fuck, I know who it is.
The
leader of the show of the Soma family. When I found out that he was a she, beautiful drama. Give me the sauce.
Honestly,
give me the spice.
I don't give a fuck because the best manga / anime of all time is obviously Tokyo Ghoul. You fucking idiot! It is the best.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! Shut that degenerate mouth of yours! Don't you ever say something as stupid as that again.
Tokyo Ghoul is one of the top tier anime of all time.
So, and then lastly, because I heard this is also like super top tier, is 20th Century Boys.
Yes, that is an absolute must. It's beyond fucking good. It's like life changing.
Fiend is just the whole concept of it is just seems so brilliant to me. Just a bunch of kids doing superhero shit, and it actually turning out to be real or something like that.
Yeah. It's cool.
Craziest fucking shit ever, and I want to read it so bad.
Yeah. Also, if you like Vinland Saga, I've heard Kingdom's pretty good as well.
I also am gonna similar in a vein with Vinland Saga. I'm gonna read Vagabond.
Oh yes.
Which I heard is like really really good. What I pretty much did was just like go on. It's like I have a my anime list, right? Because I am a.
You know what we should do? For just like an offshoot episode, we should just like go through my anime list because I have one too. I gotta update it actually, but I have.
Well, I have to update it first.
Yeah. So.
Vagabond is number 5 on my anime list for manga. Monster's number 6. Berserk is number 1. This is one that I do. This is one that I understand, but I have to read the manga to really figure out why. Number 2 on my anime list is Steel Ball Run.
I've never even heard of it.
JoJo's Part 7.
Oh.
Apparently,
I can't escape JoJo's. No matter how hard I try.
People consider it to be god tier.
I feel like people overhype JoJo. I'm just gonna say it right now. I mean, I don't mean to start a whole conversation at the end of the podcast, but like,
No. I know what you're saying. Just watch the parts you think are interesting.
It's like with My Hero. People were like hyping that shit up, and I'm like, it's fine. It's pretty good. It's not terrible.
See, I like JoJo's. I've watched up to everything up to like some of part 5. Part 5 was just really bad.
You know what? We have some snow coming in tomorrow, I think. So if I get snowed in at work, which basically if I'm working from home is just answering emails, I'll just start my JoJo adventure by reading the manga.
I mean, here's the thing. Just like read or watch parts that honestly interest you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because like for me, my favorite parts are part 2 and part 4. Because like there is obviously things that you need to know from parts 1 and parts 3 to get those 2 other parts. But like there's enough information for you to not need to.
I'm just
Like,
afraid I might go monkey brains like Connor. Because he's a big JoJo fan, so I'm afraid I might get some of his.
No,
monkey
I
brains.
feel like you're gonna hate part 3.
I feel like that too.
Like,
from what I've heard,
Part 3, everybody loves part 3 except for sane people. Normal fucking people hate part 3 because part 3 is padded out for no fucking reason. It is long for no fucking reason.
I will give this to the artist, at least, of JoJo's. Like, he's really good at fashion, apparently, because didn't he design some Gucci stuff as well, or did something with Gucci? And if you've gone that far as a manga artist, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, where Gucci is like, yo,
wait, so you're telling me he's
outfits.
got the Goku drip? He's got the Goku drip?
Yeah, he's got the Goku.
He's drip Goku?
Fuck that meme. I hate it. And now it's all the way down to Sonic. It's all the way down to Sonic fucking drip. I can't do it. I can't.
No, JoJo's is good. I would recommend it. I would recommend, like I said, very similar to the Fate franchise. Watch what you want to watch or read. Like, don't listen to fucking people. Just be like, oh, do I want to read a manga about a serial killer that also has like magical powers? It's kind of cool. And then you realize it is really fucking cool because it's slice of life bullshit on top of solving a murder mystery.
Your girlfriend calls you like, hey, why are you late to the restaurant? Did something happen? Is it a family emergency? And you say, bitch, I'm reading JoJo's.
Bitch, I'm reading the 7-page Muda Muda Muda, all right?
She's like,
what are you doing?
She goes, that's my least favorite arc. I go, bitch, clearly you don't know anything about art.
Clearly, bitch, you're in love with Jotaro, the most boring JoJo of all time.
What if my girlfriend...
Why don't you love What if you like the JoJo from Steel Ball Run, who's fucking paralyzed and has more to do in JoJo's than Jotaro does?
Oh, man. I just want to end this podcast off real quick with, I don't understand the hate that the new season of Attack of Titan's getting. Because the animation
don't like 3D.
studio, it's common. It's common now. Just leave it alone. The story is what carries it, okay? And it's not even bad. It's not even terrible, really. Like, it's serviceable. It's fine. It's not the greatest, but it's nothing to threaten the creators over or the individual animators.
Well, see, here's the thing. Here's what I've learned, especially through listening to the Trash Taste podcast, is the Japanese audience, they pretty much make or break a person's career. Like, if you fuck up once, they will attack you.
Yeah.
Like K-pop stans. Like, it's disgusting how bad they will just like come after you if something even slightly wrong offends them. And that's like kind of what I'm seeing with that. But I think the worst take that I saw in the anime community recently was some dude fucking posted, like, he's just like, if you like names fucking 50 shonen anime.
Yes. Okay. Can we talk about that real quick?
You are not an anime fan.
I know we keep trying to end this, but this dude literally says, if you only watch Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Hunter x Hunter, and like all these other like mainstream anime, it's like, then you're not a part of the anime community. No noobs allowed. But like the GIF he sends is a Dragon Ball GIF. So doesn't that just completely throw up his whole argument? If like if you like any of these anime, then you're just a newbie and you shouldn't be allowed to commentate on anime at all. And it's like, bro, you just commented, you just literally posted a Goku GIF. You fuck.
For me, I was like, if you said like if all you watched is Dragon Ball, sure, maybe you're not an anime fan. But like I wouldn't like say like fuck you. Like it was so condescending.
It was so
the tweet.
fuck
Like
you.
even if it was like even if he said only like if you've only watched Dragon Ball, you're not an anime fan. The tweet could have been like if you've only watched Dragon Ball, you should watch more shit. Like explore how cool shit is.
Yeah.
What made it funny for me is he listed like 10, not only 10 or like 15 anime, but 10 to 50 anime that are long.
Yeah.
Like it's not like 12 fucking episodes.
He just named
They are
Fate
long.
in one of them. He just named Fate. So does that include like all the Fate shit? Like,
dude,
even if
Fate,
if
bro.
you watch all that, according to this man, right? If you watch all the Fate anime, if you play all the video games, if you read all the manga, the light novels, you are still an ant beneath his fucking boot.
Yeah, dude, if all you do is play Atlas games, you are not an anime
You're
fan.
telling me you've only played Persona 5 2 times? To really experience the whole game, you have to play it at least 4.
Yeah, is that's the same people that like say like you're not a
You
Persona
have to
fan
get
because
every
you only play
relationship,
5.
every relationship ending, or else you're not a real Persona fan.
Yeah, you can't. Real Persona fans don't do the harem route to get the achievement.
What are you trash?
They play the game 10 times to date the girls individually.
All girls. So I could get a trophy on my PlayStation. So fucking stupid.
It was clown shit. I saw that, and the guy
really
was like, "You all are just a bunch of haters and don't understand it." Like a bunch of these anti-tubers who aren't even that good are commenting on this thing.
And
right
that's
now.
totally accurate
Like,
what you're doing right now. Well, actually,
it's like, no, dude, you have a bad take. Like
Yeah.
that's it. Like your take is wrong.
that take was awful. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry to break it to you, man. Like, don't. It's just don't gate people, bro. That's my thing. Like, even though I think a Captain America: Winter Soldier is literally overhyped and not the best Marvel movie,
Fuck
and
you.
I will call you a monkey brain for it. I will not tell you which one is better. I will just say my favorite.
Reads
and that's
domestic
it.
girlfriend once and says you have trash taste. Okay.
Dude, domestic.
the
That should have
fuck
been a
up.
manga we talked about
the
because
fuck up.
that's crazy.
You fucking-
Actually, before we end it, there's one last manga that I know we said it already, but there's one last manga that I really want to bring up.
I'm just gonna
because
name
it's
this.
fun
I'm just gonna name this episode before we end this.
shit. There was one manga that I was reading because I've been on a shoujo kick. I've been into romance manga and anime recently, and I finished Quintessential Quintuplets, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to watch some more shit. So I remember offhandedly that Giguk was did an ad for Bookwalker, and they did like a promo for Why the Hell Are You Here, Teacher?
Oh yeah.
Do you know anything about Why the Hell Are You Here, Teacher?
No, nothing about it. Only that what Giguk said about it.
Okay, so I thought it was gonna be, a harmless harem anime where the protagonist has a bunch of attractive teachers that want to bang him. The first 6 minutes of the anime has the main character shove a laxative up his hot teacher's ass.
Oh yeah, that was the big controversial one. Oh yeah.
Goblin Slayer had a better opening, and there was gangbangs. There was a
Goblin gangbangs, gross green men.
High School of the Dead had the decency to let me watch at least the first 3 episodes before it became degeneracy.
Yeah, right.
Like before tit physics, all right? Before I saw crazy ass tit physics.
The most accurate physics of all time.
High School of the Dead gave me more respect.
For
than
all
this
you
show.
virgins out there, if you want to know how boobs work, just watch High School of the Dead. It's real life. It's IRL.
I have never been so disgusted. like I definitely consider myself a degenerate loser. Like I feel like I watch trash and I like say like some stupid shit like, oh my god, I love Megamin even though she's like 13.
Wait, who?
Megamin from
Oh,
Konosuba.
I thought you said Mega Man, and I'm like, Mega Man's a guy.
And a robot. So like, who cares?
Yeah. Listen, don't put your gender politics on my podcast, nerd.
Like, don't age gate me when Aegis is only when Aegis is a robot.
You probably gave Captain Marvel a tomato on Rotten Tomatoes, right, nerd? You probably just gaslit Batman v Superman.
You fucking SJW.
SJW cuck.
Dude, I just was like, I was eating a bagel while I was watching this. I was like having breakfast. And just like, because like sometimes I watch anime on my TV downstairs because like I have Crunchyroll as the app downstairs.
Right.
If I was watching that on my big fucking screen and like my sister just walks downstairs, bro, I would not get away from it for like years.
Years, yeah. On the wedding night.
That's it for me. I mean, JJ, do you have any final thoughts about anything?
No.
All right, cool. Thank you everybody for watching Sheeps and Weebs.
Well, let's plug in our shit. Yeah. So
obviously I'm gonna say see you later, but plug in your shit, JJ.
Well, plug in your shit first. You're the fucking not even guest. You're the co-host, but.
I'm the co-host, so I can end it and I can start it. So like
you
my
can't
JJ,
really end it because I have to end it because I am the host.
No, you don't. JJ, go first.
Bitch, I am the sheep herder. Okay, you
JJ,
are
go
nothing
first.
but my sheeple.
JJ, go first.
Peter, it's a long fucking time. We've already said we're gonna end this podcast like 5 different fucking times, and you still, you just do it. Just do it. Just plug in your shit. You're so fucking trash. Fine. Hi,
JJ,
I'm Sinister Sheep. Watch the Sheep and Weebs podcast. Watch the Sheep and Friends podcast. Make it a Godzilla review, but I couldn't because I posted it. But then Toho took down my shit because Toho's not cool.
Wait, really?
Yeah, just like immediately.
That's crazy.
Because I used like footage from it. So then I tried to shrink down the footage, tried to transform it as much as possible. Nope, still took it down. So I'm just gonna use like production images in the background while I'm on the green screen. Basically, I have to redo the whole fucking video. So it's gonna take some fucking time. So yeah, that's all I have under my belt so far. I might make a Warhammer video because I've been into Warhammer recently. But yeah, that's about it for me. What about you, Mr. Peter, Mr. Hot Shot, Mr. Ooh, look at me. I have my own podcast with Randall, and he's so hot and sexy, and like, yeah.
So go ahead and check out We Sell Dirt, the We Sell Dirt podcast. We're on Spotify, Anchor, YouTube. Check us out there. I finally put the new episodes on Spotify again. Because for the longest time, it had no fucking views, and now apparently people want it, so I put it back on there.
I've been lacking in that department too. Yeah, I gotta.
It's just like no one watches, no one listens, but like whatever. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's about it for me. JJ, you can now go ahead and end the podcast.
You don't tell me when I get to end my podcast, you little like peach fuzz ass bitch.
You little fucking weasel, you little fucking snake.
You little slithery snake. Look at you with your Teddy Fresh. Ooh, look at me. I buy YouTube merch. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
I wouldn't really consider Teddy Fresh YouTube merch. I would really consider more of it a fashion line.
Anyways, that's going to be the end of this fucking podcast. Thank you guys so much.
So anyways, thank you all for joining the
I knew it.